What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what time it is. We are back with another one. I know I got a different setting. I know it ain't set up how I usually got it. That's because I'm at work, man. You know what I'm saying? We hosting the national championship between Notre Dame and Ohio State down in Atlanta, so I had to work. But besides all that, let's go ahead and get into this conversation. Let's talk about the game from last night. Washington went out there and handled business, big business, straight business. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what I would say is this was an explosive offensive game. Okay, very explosive offensive game. Neither team could stop each other in the first half, man. When you look at the first half numbers, you had over 600 yards in the first half. This is the second time that has happened in postseason history. The last time it happened was in the Super Bowl when the Eagles played against the New England Patriots, in which I think it was like 637 yards total in the first half. Oh my gosh. But let's talk about Washington for a second. Them boys went out there, man. That boy Jayden Daniels, okay, he dangerous, man. He dangerous. For this to be his very first year, for him to go out there and did what he did in the postseason, that's dangerous, man. He got some good pieces around him. He got a good head coach around him. I think that this may be a team that could upset somebody else to get to the Super Bowl. When you look at Jay Daniels, that boy had 242 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. 242. And when you look at his receivers, between Brown and my boy McLaurin, I think they had 7 receptions in the first half for I think over 170 something yards. I think it was like 171 yards and a touchdown. Man, come on. In the first half, man, come on, man. Like that's bro, that's just, and it was absolutely nothing that the Detroit Lions defense could do to stop it. Now, we all know that they hurt. They banged up on the defensive side. Okay. They had over 30 players to start for their defense this season. We get that. You know what I'm saying? But it's still no excuse, man. You got a great defensive coordinator. Okay. Your team, your defense is still, when it comes to the rankings, is in the top 10. It was unacceptable in my eyes. I just can't get with it. But I think one of the biggest problems when it came to the Detroit Lions was the turnovers. Offensively. You get what I'm saying? They were down there in the red zone, fumbling the ball. My boy Golf threw like 5 or 6 picks. That ain't, I don't care how good your offense is. I really don't care. If you throwing that many interceptions in a game, well, you can have Tom Brady, Julio Jones, Randy Moss. It don't matter who you got on that team. If you creating that many turnovers, you ain't gonna win. It's just not possible. But besides that, I don't know about y'all, man, but I really like seeing high offensive games. I hate to watch defensive games. I hate it. I know defense win championships. Yes, I know the same, whatever the case may be. But in my eyes, dog, when it comes to a great offense, a great defense can never beat a great offense. I'm sorry. I am sorry. So watching these two teams score like that in the first half, man, to where no team can stop each other, it was great for me. I was enjoying it. And I don't know about y'all, but I kind of expected this to be a very explosive game offensively because these are the two teams that has the highest percentage when it comes to drives resulting into points. But unfortunately, it wasn't Detroit night. It wasn't. Even with all the good plays that they were making, despite the turnovers, when you look at Jameer Gibbs, in the first half, he had 9 rushes for 96 yards. I know it sucks for Detroit, man. They had high hopes. I had high hopes for them too. You know, I really thought that they were going to be the team to beat. They were going to be the team to make it to the Super Bowl and had the biggest chance to beating whoever come out of there. Whether I feel like either the Ravens or the Chiefs, whichever one came out, I feel like Detroit had the highest chance to beating one of those teams or any of those teams over there in the AFC. But turnovers killed them. They had 3 turnovers in the first half. I don't know. Maybe it was because they had the bye week. I really don't know. But Washington came out there and they put it to them boys. They put it to them. To have that many successful drives and no turnovers, no interceptions, I look, man. Like I said, man, Jay Daniels, man, he a problem. He is a problem. I cannot wait to see him next year, the year after that, and the year after that. And that team is very young offensively. I don't know about defense, but I know they're young offensively. And if them boys stick together, oh my goodness. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this game, man. And let me know if y'all feel like Washington could upset either the Rams or the Eagles. But let me get back to work, man. I ain't finna let y'all get me fired, man. I just want to come up here and chop it up with y'all real quick. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.